three things you want to have in place to successfully grow your Skool membership coaching program. Number one, have a system in place that gets clients results, that gets community results, that gets transformations to other people. This is what we're going to talk about as the first thing. Secondly, you want to have the second system in place where your clients who achieve results, who create testimonials for you, who become your successful case studies, can recommend more new members come into your program. This is called members referral system. Number three, you should have in place some kind of other systems that support your future growth. If you can have these three things in place, you're going to be able to run a successful membership program where your members pay you, let's say, $97 per month. They really get results through your course, your curriculum, through your coaching, and then they would love to recommend your program to more people so they can achieve results through your guidance, right? And by you following this model, you are having a recurring income, you have a system that takes care of people, and more people are coming to you, so you are nicely growing. And by the way, imagine that when your members who succeed, when they recommend more people into your program, imagine that they receive mini commissions for referring those new people coming to your program, right? Guess what? Your members will then love to support other people as well, love to participate in the community, and would love to help you grow your program because they are paid. The Skool app that I use to host my membership program is releasing a new feature where our members will be able to recommend more members to come into our programs, right? And they will be commissioned, a monthly commission, a monthly fee from the people that they have brought in, right? Now, this idea is what we're gonna talk about here, where I'm gonna explain you this second system of how to get more referrals come to you. But the first things first, guess what? People won't recommend more people come to you if you don't have in place a program that actually gets people results, right? Let's talk about this idea first, right? For you to be able to successfully grow your program, get clients results, and get monthly recurring income of people who are paying you and all these kind of benefits and things, right? You're gonna first need to have a successful transformational course, transformational process through which you are taking people so they actually achieve results. And you're gonna want to have a mini offer in place where you charge people a monthly fee to be part of your course, your community, your coaching calls, right? For example, I suggest everyone, hey, charge $97 per month. It's a middle ground price point where people are paying you this monthly fee to be in your program. They can stay for a year and they are benefiting from your course, your community, your coaching, right? So that's the first things that you would need to have in place. Can you actually get people results, right? Secondly, if you created your offer, you created your course, you should host it somewhere, right? For example, I use Skool. It's a very simple app. It's very robust. Through the Skool app, I can charge my members $97 per month. It handles all of those kind of monthly subscriptions, and then it pays me out, right? I can host my community, my course, my group coaching calls on one app, so it's very simple to use and it's all in one place. And understand one thing. Having a Skool app serves you now as your first system. A new member can visit your order page and they can pay $97 per month right now, and they're gonna immediately get a welcome DM, they're gonna get access to a welcome post. I even integrate Skool with my CRM software that then sends the welcome email to this person, and immediately after they pay, they will be onboarded and they will introduce themselves, and they're gonna also get access to your weekly group coaching calls. Guess what? This now is the first system that you should have in place to be able to accept new members semi-passively. Someone who pays to you right now $97 per month, they will be able to start this transformational journey with you on their own. With this mini model, you're gonna be able to hold dozens or even hundreds of members going through your program, starting their journey very semi-passively, and they're gonna come to the group calls then where you're gonna coach them. The key here is that you are able to guide your community, you are able to guide your members, you are able to get them results. So they're gonna go through your course, which they got access when they paid $97 $7 per month through the Skool app or so. They're gonna then come to the group coaching calls. They're gonna be able to participate in the community environment, and you should guide them through your course transformational process. Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, so they achieve that transformation. This is the key. They achieving certain outcomes, transformations, energy releases, right? They want to be like, wow, my life just changed right now because I'm part of this program. I would love to keep going on this journey, keep paying, keep staying in here, keep attending the group coaching calls and so on, right? With that now, you are creating testimonials, you are creating case studies. So we are now moving into this second mini system that you should have in place after you are able to accept new members. You are now getting them transformations, and your goal is that you create awesome case studies which you can then feature on your YouTube channel, on your social media. You can feature them in your Skool community, right? So other people who came in or who watching your videos and so on, they can study and they're like, wow, if that person was able to do it, come on, maybe I could make it happen this similar same way, right? So you see, this is the key. If your program doesn't get people results, everything later on, everything's gonna fall off. So you gotta become great enough to run your program successfully. Here is the thing now. People will often give you testimonials on their own or so on, right? But to be honest, you should treat this idea that people give you testimonials and you record video case studies with them and so on, you should treat it as a system. You should get people to do certain jobs for you after they succeeded. My point being, this is the second system that you should have in place besides of being able to accept members first and serve them, right? Secondly, you should urge people who succeed to give you a testimonial then, or go on a video 10-minute case study call with you, which you share then with your YouTube channel or so on, right? But another thing here is, right, if someone succeeded, or even before, while they are on their transformational journey, you should be able to ask this person, who else do you know that would also benefit of this value? To be honest, if they would get in, recommending a few more people come into this program with them, now we're creating a community environment, right? This person who is succeeding now could invite 1, 2, or 3 people more into your program, into this community, so they hang out with them, and that person then who came in now, who was recommended to your program, right, would also start getting results, right? And imagine this idea right now that I'm gonna share with you. What if this person, the first person who is already succeeding through your program or who became your case study, what if they could also be paid by them inviting a new member coming into your program? What if they would get maybe 20-30% of that monthly fee that the new member is going to be paying, and now they are all your members. Imagine your members. Not that they are just transforming their lives through your coaching program right now, but they are also paid. Imagine that. They would then want to recommend more people to come in. They would even want to help those people inside the community so they really succeed and they stay for longer, right? Everything would change for you. So here is the key. You should have in place a second mini system where you are telling your members, hey, who else do you know? Who else would benefit of this program? Who else would you want to hang out in here? Now, I found that people need to be told what to do, right? So that's why I'm saying this second thing, that gotta become a system. You gotta be able to have an idea in your mind, like after someone became your successful case study, you need to tell them, you need to DM them, you need to email them, you need to tell them, hey, who else do you know? Or even what I do as well is when someone pays into my program, I created a mini lesson in my course where I have the onboarding tasks that they watch, right? I tell them there as a lesson, who else do you know? I tell them that they are able to recommend more people into this program, and I tell them the benefits of what happens if they recommend more people into my program, that they're going to be able to hang out with those people. Now I'm going to start telling them that they will be able to make money as well, because Skool is releasing this feature now where our members who refer more people, more members into our programs, they will be able to be paid as well, right? So you got to have a system. So that's number one. You should have a mini lesson in your course where you tell them that, right? But secondly, I manage my customers in a CRM software where I am able to drag my members, my customers, from onboarding module 1, module 2, and so on. I created another mini stage there where it says, ask this person to refer more people to you. So you see, that's another element of my system of how I get more members be referred to me, right? So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna DM that person who I need to ask now that they need to refer more people to me, and I'll tell them, hey, can you write down 3 people right now who you think that could also benefit of this program and this journey and this community between me and you here, right? And I'll make sure that they write 3 people down, and I'm gonna tell them, DM those 3 people now and say to them this, hey, I have been part of this mini community, this support group with this coach, you, right, or so on, and I have been achieving awesome transformations, awesome results, awesome outcomes. Here you insert what your niche outcome is, for example, losing weight, or becoming more attractive, or manifesting the things that I desire to achieve in life, or I have been achieving these spiritual transformations or recognitions, or what are they called? I have become enlightened, right? I've been become reconnected to my soul, whatever the niche outcome is, right? They should insert that there. I would love to see you also come and join us as part of this community. Now, here are 2 options, to be honest, right? If someone is running a free school as well, right? Your people could recommend people into the free school first, right? So that person can experience the energy for free first, right? And then after they are in the free school of yours now, that new person, right? The goal of that person who referred them and you is now to talk to this person and get them either on a call or get them into your paid community now, right? But if you don't have a free school, let your new members just say, I'm experiencing awesome results inside this support group. I would love to introduce you to this person, to the coach who is guiding all of us, who has organized this support group, this community, right? I would love for you to talk to them. Would you be open to that, right? So what we are doing here is we are making a recommendation for that new person to go on a call with you, coach, or you can go on a 3-way call as well if you would want to, with the person, the member who referred that new person in, and you, and so on. You could go on a 3-way networking call. So there are options, right? And then on that call, you and the new person would discuss their transformational plan, and you would tell them that this community is $97 a month. If they want, they can join it, and you would close the deal or so, right? There are scripts of how to talk to people on the calls as well, right? But that's one way, right? There are many ways, right? If the program and you are more advanced, you could just be sending the payment links out, and you would teach that member who is referring that new person, you would teach them how to talk to that person or so, right? Depending on what kind of system for referral marketing you would put in place. Let's not overcomplicate these ideas. The idea here is, hey, can you put something in place where you tell people, hey, write 3 people down, let's talk to those 3 people and let's get them started in the membership program. Now, with the new Skool feature that comes out right now, that person who referred more people will now be able to be paid mini commissions. And guess what happens here now? Your successful members and those who are on the journey of transformations right now, they will be striving to maybe recommend more people to come in, and they will be helping them. Guess why they would want to help them? Because they want those new people to stay and keep paying a monthly fee, because this member now is getting paid, let's say 20-30% per month commissions. So this would now create the community energy. This is the key here. The community energy would hold it all up for you now. The whole program will be based on the community, and that's what's gonna be connecting people. Yes, you are a guide. Yes, you are a coach. Yes, people are going through your course, through your transformational knowledge. But the community is gonna hold itself together. Everyone's gonna be helping one another, recommending more people, and helping those other people succeed. So that's gonna create energy, right? I should stop talking here right now, because that's the freaking key here. How do we make it all fly? How do we let it go? How do we have a system in place that works for us, and so on, right? So imagine that now. You have a system in place where you can accept new members and create transformations. Secondly, you have a system now in place where the people who are going through your transformational process can invite more people, help one another. They are also paid for recommending a new person in, and guess what? Now your monthly recurring income is growing and everyone is happy. People are achieving transformations, you have case studies, you've got it all working for you. Now, number 3, I wrote out another idea of how you should make your program very passive. And the idea here is, how can you put even more systems in place that help you grow your membership program, the journey to get even more members in, and how can you make it all run even more smoothly and more passively for you, right? I will not teach this idea too much right now, because I already have created a lot of other posts and a lot of other videos where I teach the systems that you could put in place. But understand this, your goal is to have it all semi-automated, right? And the first system you should have in place, we already talked about, is being able to accept new members like passively and serve them and be paid monthly recurring income, serve a group and so on. Second system is you gotta be able to get your successful members, refer more people into your program, and you should push on them, hey, do this next, hey, write 3 people down, hey, let's talk to those people now, let's close some deals, right? But number 3, what holds all of this together is usually an email list. You should have a CRM email list system where you are handling all of the new leads, all of the customers, and you're managing a pipeline of successful customers and all this kind of thing. I mentioned all of this in my other videos and so on, but you should be able to build an email list, because here in the CRM of yours, right, you should be able to tag a person, a member or a lead or someone who you're talking to, and you should be able to make more sales with it. You should be able to email all of your email list people and push and get more sales out of them, right? So that's another system you should have in place, right? And here, number 4, besides of you managing all of your contacts, all of your members in one place, having a CRM, besides of the Skool app, of course, right? You should be able to pick from more systems to build around, right? I suggest that you should, for example, run a YouTube channel that sends you a lot of traffic come to you. Secondly, you could be running weekly or monthly group workshop classes for free for your social media audience, for your free email list people and so on, right? So from those workshops, classes, you could enroll groups of people now into your programs. And by the way, your referrals, those people who are referring more people come to you, they could invite more people come to this live free workshop class, right? And then the follow-ups will happen and you would close more sales, right? You could put a system in place where you have a virtual assistant who is reaching out to more people, let's say on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and inviting them to come to the workshop, come to the free school, or come to just talk to you. They could be booking calls for you or whatever, right? That's another system. Have a virtual assistant helping you through outreach. Another system is you could be having a content creation system in place where you have a video editor or copywriter who helps you push out to your social media 3 or 4 content pieces or videos per week, right? You should build a system around content creation as well for yourself, which leans on the idea you should start building a mini team of 2 or 3 people who are helping you grow your membership program. You could hire a community manager, or you could make one of those members who are succeeding a community manager and just connect all the dots together. That's the whole idea here. This is all building one cool system that drives you and the whole thing. This model of running a Skool membership coaching program and having systems around it that support the growth, right, should become the heart of your life, of your business. This is what challenged me when I was starting. I don't have the soul, the heart, the passion. I did not know how to make it work. And everyone who's starting is being challenged with this, how to get that traction, right? So my suggestion to you is, yes, make the first system work for you. Be able to transform people's lives, charge them $97 per month, have the Skool app to host it all, have a course, have group coaching calls in there, transform people's lives. And then start building the other systems around it also. You can grow and the whole idea grows and you are growing your monthly recurring income. And the last suggestion that I have to share with you is stay focused. You gotta understand that your first milestone right now, if you're just starting out, probably would be how can you sign the first 4, 5, 6 members who are actually paying you right now. Get the first one, to be honest. I just saw one post in the Skool community, in the Skool games today, how someone signed their first member paying them, right? But your goal should be 5, 6 people paying you, and then get those people results, and then grow from there. Go to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 members and so on, and put the other things that we just talked about in place. If you have any questions, ask them down below. I would love to just chat, support one another here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and tell me how excited are you about growing your membership program and anything else, okay? Hopefully you benefited from this video. Have fun.